Okay, day 350, this is part 2, the Capitol Report. This morning I outlined the spy ring in Congress. The spy ring in Congress, that's tomorrow. Imran Awan is going to be in front of the court for bank fraud only. What I'm saying is there's 5 reports that the judge needs to see. Going through all of them, the credit union CDW, the John Wilkes Booth police report, the report about the 2 other things that I'm not going to say right now. Watch this morning's video if you want those 5. Well, obviously the Hawkshead police report, FBI report, as well as the suspicious activity reports of all that money being transferred to Pakistan. What I'm going to say now is the second part is AwanContra. This is 100 times bigger than Iran-Contra. This is going to go back to 2003. Otaiba is going to be used by David Petraeus. Mike Morrell is kind of the guy who did the planning. Otaiba then does the shipping piece of this. Now, he didn't really step into the larger role until 2009 when Hillary becomes Secretary of State, but it goes all the way back to 2003 when Imran and the crew was first brought in here. The shipping is all Otaiba. The people who manage the shipping from the satellites and the communications and tracking and so forth, and then warning systems, if there's interdiction in any country around the world, is Imran Awan and company. It's going to be a large group of people. The spy ring in Congress is the first toehold into unraveling this larger AwanContra. But I assure you, it is real. AwanContra is real. It was written by David Petraeus as well as some other people. It basically just took Graham Fuller's plan for how to attack Russians and just use it on Americans. I mean, not too smart. But anyway, same idea of using the Mujahideen to sell weapons in one direction and drugs in the other. It's just that simple. The problem with doing dark weapons in covert action is you don't involve anyone in Congress. The problem of using liaison operations is it doesn't go through anybody in Congress. And every time you have dark weapons going in one direction and an empty load going back in the other direction, the CIA or DynCorp always fills it up with drugs. So it enables drugs. And then when you bring all the drugs in, you have all the veteran suicides, you have all the overdoses of young people, you have all the ruined families, you have all the Clockwork Orange neighborhoods. It's not a good thing. So if you stop the dark weapons trade, you have less empty containers coming back the other way that need to be filled with drugs. And that's the bottom line here. So we're trying to not only stop the spy ring in Congress is the first thing, but the second thing is this other thing coming back the other way, which is the drugs coming back the other way, trying to stop AwanContra. The Awans are going to be the center communications point, and Pakistani ISI by extension, for the whole ISIS arms for drugs network.